Good evening, everybody. I am home now. We got home on Saturday, and I've spent the last few days cleaning the Jeep, taking out the dust and just unpacking stuff and trying to get back to some kind of normality. The dust is unbelievable in the Jeep. It's everywhere, just unbelievable. Cannot get rid of it all. Every time I think I've got rid of it, more appears. But anyway, I was adding up the mileage and the diesel and stuff like that. So basically we did about 15,000 kilometers door to door, and we used, I have it written down here, a total of 1,488 litres of diesel. So we filled up 31 times on the trip, which I know sounds like more than once a day, but we weren't actually filling the whole time, because sometimes out there you could have half a tank and then you'd see a filling station and you just think, I'm going to top it up, because you don't know where you're going to get diesel again. So sometimes, like, we were only putting 20 or 30 litres in just to top it up. And then other times we were filling cans as well, so we were getting 100, 120 litres, whatever. But anyway, it worked out at around 28 miles to the gallon, which wasn't bad, all things considered. So yeah, that's basically, that's what we did. I'm fairly sure that's accurate. I might be missing a fill here or a fill there or something, but give or take, that's what we spent on, that's what we used on diesel. And we used 4 ferries. We went from Ireland to France, Spain to Morocco, Morocco back to Spain, and then France back to Ireland. Yeah, so that's basically it. I'm sure there's other things that I haven't mentioned, but at the moment that's kind of that was the one that I was curious about anyway, the diesel. So yeah, 28 miles to the gallon is kind of fairly good, all things considering we were carrying a good bit of weight and we were off-road a lot of the time, which is hard on fuel, and stopping and starting, slowing down, speeding up, especially on the bad roads. I don't think that was that wasn't bad fuel consumption, all things considered. So anyway, yeah, that's basically it. So we were away for a month. It was a good trip. We saw some mad stuff. And would I do it again? Yeah, I would. Maybe do it a little bit differently though. I don't think I would go in my own Jeep again. I think if I was going to do it again, I would maybe buy something in Holland or Germany or somewhere, left-hand drive, and bring it down to Sierra Leone and sell it and fly home. I don't think I'd drive home, and I don't think I'd use my own Jeep again, because, like, it's just the dust and the risk of something happening is high. In a lot of those countries, insurance isn't mandatory unless you have a foreign vehicle. So, like, if somebody hits you, that's just tough. But if you hit somebody, then your insurance pays, not your insurance from home, but the insurance you buy out there. But it's a bit one-sided. And I mean, if you have an Audi Jalopy, that's fine. But if you have a good Jeep or a good car, you're down the money to get it repaired. And it is hard on a vehicle. Like, the roads are very, very bad, and the dust gets in everywhere. You've got very high temperatures, like we were 41 degrees there one day. It is hard going. The surfaces are very bad in a lot of places. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. There is another rally in 2 years' time. I won't be doing that one. I doubt very, very much anyway. I have no plans to do that one, but you never know what I'd get up to. We'll keep you posted. And finally, before I sign off, I want to thank everyone who made the trip possible. All our sponsors. I know we've mentioned some of them, others we haven't. You know who you are. Thanks a million. You helped us out greatly. And thanks to Paddy as well for putting up with me. I'm sure I'm sure he needed a lot of patience. Thanks, Paddy. You were a good travelling companion. Yeah, we met great people along the way, in Europe and in Africa. We didn't kind of have any bad experiences with the people out there. They were all helpful and pleasant and so on. So basically that's it. Until the next mission, we'll say bon voyage for now.